Alrighty, fellas. Oh, alright, I guess we have a special ticket summon to do. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Alright, I always just hit red on these. Hopefully I get like a Keaton or a... I green either. She has Special Spiral 3, so let's see what we get. Oh, actually not bad. We got Lysithea there, sure. One of the better units on this banner. So we'll take that. She's probably going to get a refine too at some point. So, oh, we got plus speed as well. That's pretty baller. Yeah, so whenever we get the level 4 for lull, speed, and res, this will be nice. And then she's already got Times Pulse 3, which makes it easy to get Times Pulse 4. So, yeah, this is the reason why I always hit red on this banner. Okay, but that's besides the point. We are, of course, due for a trailer tonight, so that's what we're here to just get prepared for. All right, what's poppin', fellas? We got Sam Kramer in the chat. He says, is the trailer in 3 minutes or an hour? The trailer is in 1 hour. Sure Hits here. He says he got to go. He has to try the LOR expansion. I don't know what that is, but okay. LOR, what is that? Is that the new Pokemon DLC that came out the other day? Because I know Pokemon just got a DLC for Scarlet and Violet. That could be what he's talking about, or maybe it's something for, like, Legend of Zelda or something. 39th Three Houses banner, let's go. Peter Pig, yeah, no, I don't know. They always got to shoehorn 3 houses in there somewhere. Okay, let's take a quick look at some defenses, see how we're doing here. Okay, we got 3 successes, basically, and then a hard loss. Alright, my team has not been updated. I actually have to make quite a few changes here. I didn't even update Gatekeeper's new weapon. Like, I refined him and everything. I still didn't update that, so whenever I get a chance, I'm going to have to update this defense. But, okay, let's just quickly take a look at some replays here before we jump in. Alright, Jaegerist says, hey, Tacho, can you make a video about who can kill units like Brave Corin and units like her? Yes, actually, that was a video that I was planning to do tomorrow. I was going to do a video of, like, all the top-tier meta units and how to beat them. So, I'm definitely going to get on that, don't worry. We got Chris Uwu in the house saying hi. What's up, Chris? How you doing? Oh, Temari Air. You don't see that too often. Okay. Then we got a core in there. We have Brave Sorin as well. Plus 10. Sure. And then we got Nerthuz, Peony, and Milla. Okay. Now, save skills are totally worthless against this team because I got double Emblas here. Thomas Barker says, hey, Tacho, staying up late tonight for the banner release. Do we know any details other than Rearmed Plumeria? No, I actually have no idea what game they're going to go for here. Pretty much Rearmed Plumeria is the only thing that we know. I haven't really been keeping up with speculation either. Oh, we got Nebby in here too. What's up, Nebby? Howdy, Tacho. Howdy, Nebby. How's it going? Glad you could make it to the stream. Raikaru says Legends of Runeterra. I guess that's what LOR stands for. I have no idea what that is. So forgive me for my ignorance there. Ooh, Sweater Puppies. What's up, Sweater Puppies? Hey, Tacho. Glad I made it early tonight. It's always nice to see Sweater Puppies in here. All right, we got Soup Can Sam as well, saying Sword and Shield DLC was literally paying $30 for content that should have already been there. Yeah, that's the main reason why I don't really buy DLCs for Pokemon games. If they give me what I want, I probably would consider it. Like, what I'm looking for is a Battle Frontier once again. I cannot believe that they just gave up on Battle Frontier completely. And they even teased us with the Battle Frontier in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where they had the constructions, like the blueprints for the Battle Frontier. And it was, like, under construction, and we can't even do anything about it. It's because they know we want the Battle Frontier, but they're just not going to give it to us. Those grimy bastards. I hate them. Why is it so hard to just give the people what they want? Alright, we got Block 188. What's up, man? What's poppin', Tacho? Hey, nothing's popping yet, but we about to pop off when we get this trailer. Firian says, sup, Tacho? What up, Firian? What's going on, buddy? Sweater Puppy says the Scarlet Violet DLC was fun, low-key, but I finished it the day of. Yeah, that's another thing, too. It's hard to... Like, how do you even make DLC for a Pokemon game unless it's something like Battle Frontier or Battle Tower or something like that? Like, real endgame content. Because, obviously, after we beat the Elite Four in the main game, we're going to have, like, level 100s by this point. So, there's not really a reason to put, like, more gym leaders and stuff like that after we've already beaten the game. So, I don't understand. Like, how do they even justify doing DLC for Pokemon that's just going to be not the Battle Frontier or not, like, endgame battling? Annie Artist, what's up, man? Hey, it's been a while. Yeah, it has been a while, actually. I do remember Annie Artist used to stop by all the time back in the day. Ooh, we got Tailwinds as well. What's up, Tailwinds? Damn, we got a lot of OGs in the chat tonight. Awesome sauce. Tailwind says the Battle Frontier is the only form of entertainment I ever need, and they don't give us one. Yeah, pretty much. That's why Emerald is still goated. Emerald is still my favorite Pokemon game ever. Followed very closely by X and Y for all the quality of life. People always brush past X and Y because the post-game was kind of mid. But they always overlook, like, the Destiny not breeding started in X and Y, and that made it so easy. Because we didn't have to cheat anymore. We used to cheat and use, like, Pokegen to insert Pokemon with perfect IVs and, like, movesets and stuff. And X and Y actually made it easy to do all that stuff the right way, without having to cheat. So, that's why I really loved X and Y a lot. The Miss NC fan says, what even was that engaged Legendary Hero battle? I beat it, but I feel like anyone who doesn't have Legendary Alear is going to be out of luck. Yeah, pretty much. My sentiments exactly on that. I cannot believe they actually did engage with that. So we go down here. It's a recent one, too. It's for Mortis and Goto. Like, this was not that long ago. So it's not like they gave us a whack fight here, like Legendary Erica or Legendary Hector from back in the day. This is like a legitimate fight. And we can only use engage units for this? Like, come on, man. What the hell were they thinking with that? This was the team that I used. I had Legendary Alear. We had Alchrist, of course. I supported Alear with Alear so we could get Charge and Nullify DR. And then I just brought along Lumera as well. We don't even have a Dancer from Engage yet. That's so dirty. Yeah, they allow us to use a Dancer, yeah, but where's Sadol? Sadol is nowhere to be found. So how dare you even include that as an option, that we can use a Dancer here? These guys, man. Oh my god, these guys, they actually did that. Alright, let's get started here. We're going to hop into RB first. That's usually how I like to do it. And then we'll do Arena Assault. Alright, this is a pretty solid RB team here. So let's just jump right in. Block says, Tacho, how would you feel if Arvis was a legendary hero? Pretty bad, honestly. Dude, I hate Arvis so much. Mans did Sigurd so dirty. Literally my second favorite lord in the whole series is Sigurd, and look what happens to him. It's all Arvis's fault. Arvis has got to be, like, the most diabolical villain in Fire Emblem. Like, how do you do that to a man? You light him on fire, and then you steal his wife? Like, the amount of disrespect. That is just, like, nonsense. James says, Pokemon nowadays seems like they want to use raids and shiny hunting for their post-game, and, like, I like the current shiny hunting system, but it's not enough for post-game. I agree, like, nothing is ever going to top just actually being able to battle and have an environment like the Battle Frontier where it's got a lot of gimmicks, so it doesn't really get old, and then you have, like, all the extra badges you can get from the Frontier. Really, the Battle Frontier is just the ultimate post-game that they could ever do. Ooh, let's see. What do we even want to do here? I think I'm about to just pop the duo skill on this turn here. Let's go for the dance. Let's go for the duo skill. And then we'll just get rid of Athena and Elise here. Let's just make sure we can even kill these guys. Yep. Alright, we're good. Alright, Vicious Soul says, hint, maybe Dancer in this upcoming banner, Tacho. Oh. That'd be something, right? Like, do an Engage banner the day that they release the Engage Grand Hero or whatever it is, the limited battle for Engage, as a way to try to sell more copies of the units. I wouldn't put that past them. That's something they would totally do. Okay, this is going to be tricky trying to get to this side because, like, the way the walls are set up here is very awkward. And, of course, this guy's got the Dancer Veil, too. They always tuck the Dancer Veil away, like, as hard as it can possibly be to get. Bramimond is a great unit to kill Legendary Alear. Yes, he is. Also, the Brave Marianne. Both of them do, like, essentially the same thing. They can cut DR by a ton if you give them Magic Null follow-up. Sweater Puppy says, also, we have a direct tomorrow that means FE4 remakes. Ooh, I'll believe it when I see it. I mean, I feel like there is enough evidence to suggest that FE4 will be getting a remake. But I'll believe it when I see it, though. I'm not going to be too quick to call on that one. Pad Q says, yeah, pretty much all the Rearmed banners have had Engage, to be honest. That's actually a pretty good point. Yeah, a majority of the Engage banners have had Rearmed heroes on them. Oh, you know what? Maybe we'll get 2 Rearmed heroes on this banner again, like how we had Aether and Alchrist. Maybe we'll get, like, Rearmed Plumeria and then, like, Rearmed Yunaka. Like, give us the first Arcane Dagger and make it be Yunaka. I bet a lot of people would be very happy about that. Everyone's just waiting on Yunaka. Annie Artist says, if you have Diamant and a +10 Lumera, you can kind of beat this. Yeah, Lumera is still pretty good. As long as you've got Lumera, I don't really see how you would have too many issues, but... See, the limited options and the limited supports make it kind of tough for Engage, because the amount of units we have access to is just so small. You're gonna need either like a crazy amount of investments on your Lumera or just like a crazy amount of tactical ingenuity to get through that map. Hypnotoad says, I wish we could get an FE6 and FE7 duo remake since they both take place in Elibay. Yeah, that's what I would want as well, because if you think about it, FE6 and FE7 are actually kind of short. I think FE6 is only like 25 chapters, and then not counting the guidance. And then FE7 is only about 30 chapters, 20 if you take out Lin Mode, because Lin Mode was just the tutorial. So if they wanted to combine both games in one, I think that would be the way to go. And then also just like, let us play FE7 first, and then the post game is FE6. And then you can do like, let's say you married certain people in FE7, like Ninian and Eliwood. Then Roy gets like a certain amount of different stats depending on like their bases, like similar to Awakening kinda. Except with no time skip or anything like that. It's just like literally in FE6, it's we're carrying over from our save file from FE7. Darkstalker is manifesting Ascended Shannon. Okay, that would be nice. Shannon's got them big pecs, right? I know a lot of the ladies are very into Shannon for that reason. Alright, let's see here. What are we going to do? Oh, wow. Nagi is actually a threat. Never thought I'd have to say that, right? Why don't we go ahead and pop the Special Blade here? Let's see if that can allow us to get rid of her. Yes, it does. Okay, let's go for it. Did you just say Elibay? Yes, I did. I believe that's the correct way to pronounce it. I'm not sure, like, how else would you say that, though? Like, Elibay? That doesn't sound correct. Elibay? I'm pretty sure it's Elibay. Crosshair says, which avoids the whole Genealogy Thracia conundrum. Honestly, they could probably mix Genealogy and Thracia in one game as well. I know a lot of people would not want that, but there's actually like no reason why they wouldn't be able to. The only thing is that Genealogy would be the main game and then Thracia would be like a side story. Which is fine by me. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Thrakia in the first place. Outside of Shadow Dragon, I would have to say Thrakia is like my least favorite game. Ellie I think it sounds like Ellie. Now we're fighting over the pronunciation here. Listen, my thing about pronunciation is as long as you know what I'm talking about, then we're good. It doesn't matter if I'm saying it right or wrong. As long as you know what I'm talking about, we're good. There's no right or wrong way to say something. It's like the saying goes, you say potato, I say patata. Right? So, like, you say tomato, I say tomato. What's the big deal? As long as we know what we're talking about, we're good. Annie Artist says, what if they didn't release the banner for Direct tomorrow? Oh, they're not going to do that. They don't dare put Fire Emblem Heroes in the Nintendo Directs. What we're going to see is either a main entry or we're not going to see Fire Emblem at all, probably. Like, it's going to be either a remake game of FE4 and 5 or FE6 and 7, or they're just not going to show Fire Emblem at all. That's probably how it's going to be. And God forbid, if they show Three Houses 2, I'm done. Like, consider me done. I'm going to quit. If we get Three Houses 2, I'm so sick of Fodlin. But I wouldn't put it past them. That's something they would do. They just can't stop standing Three Houses. Alright, Darkstalker says, no, don't cut Leaf's story short. He had the best character of all the lords. I'm kind of indifferent on Leaf. I like Seliph, but it's only because I like Sigurd so much that I like Seliph. Because Seliph reminds me of, like, Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. Where he's just following in his father's footsteps. So, to me, like, Seliph could do whatever. He could just be, like, a complete nobody. And just the mere fact that he's Sigurd's son, that would, like, pull all of his story for me. I give him a pass just for that. But, yeah, like, to me, he's basically Gohan going Super Saiyan 2 against Cell. So it's like the passing of the torch. Alright, this guy's got... What does he have? Near save Burger King, huh? Okay. Then we got Counter Roar Alir. Legendary Lilina with Kanto there. Interesting. Not a bad build, actually. And then we have Duo Chrom right there. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Why don't we get her out of the way? Because if Alir breaks this, then Lilina would have been able to reach me right there. And that is a big no-no. I would like to get rid of Chrom, but I mean... It's going to be really tough to maneuver my units here. Let's just end the turn and see what happens. Oh, that's not good. Oh, okay. We dodged a bullet there. I was so scared that Chrom was going to repo Alir to the side and then attack Lyn. But we dodged a bullet on that one. Alright, we're going to have to pop a bunch of duo skills here, but... I mean, it is what it is. Oh, we got Zishadow in the house. What's up, man? Zishadow says Black Eagles banner with Ascended, Petra, and Bernie. You know, I would take that. Like, I wouldn't mind getting more Petra. I feel like Petra is a pretty popular character that they haven't really been doing enough of. So I wouldn't even mind that. But, like, come on. 3 houses again? Come on. Let's get some shine for the other titles. Oh. Okay, yeah. Alir is pretty big and bad, ain't she? Even with the God Lyn for build, we've got Remote Sparrow and we got Brash Assault 4 and we can't do anything to her. Alright, let's start over here. We're going to go ahead and proc Speed Smoke on Alir. That might help us a little bit. Although doubtful. Alright, let's see what happens here. Okay, no, that made it worse. How did that happen? Alright, maybe if we move again and then we get... Yeah, there we go. Okay, because we're getting the +9 now from Blade Session. So we're able to do it. This Alear is a monster, man. Crazy unit. Grace says, I love Petra. Particularly for me, it's the Lunch Lady Petra from Three Hopes. I actually really like the Lunch Lady thing they gave her on her hair. Let's get some justice for Lunch Lady Petra. Alright, Jeshua Avila says Godsword Petra. Oh, we need a break from the Godswords, man. Let's get a different kind of Petra. I think Petra has an S tier in, like, riding ability, so maybe we could get, like, a Cav Petra. That'd be different and cool. Alright, we should be fine to player phase this. Doesn't look too bad. Alear is scary, actually. But with Brave attacking with Cordelia, I think Veronica can take her. So we should be okay. Yeah, we'll basically just focus over here, and Shez is not going to be able to jump us from anywhere, so we're good. Alright, Sweater Puppy says, gotta keep a dragon effective weapon on you, Tacho. Nah, we don't even need it. We managed to do it without even having effective against dragons there. So we're good. Oh man, she's gonna end up on the defense tile next turn. That's not good. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Let's break the wall here. Just because, and then we'll go ahead and do this, I guess. Shut Up Sprinkles says, I like the Hope seasonal alts, Winter Dorothea and Annette, more than the Ascended and Rearm alts like Hilda and Ingrid. Yeah, I guess so. It's pretty cool seeing the characters from Three Hopes getting seasonal alts, because some of the Three Hopes outfits were awesome. Yeah, there we go. I mean, dude, this, like, Brave attack support was a mistake. Look at this. She's on the defense tile, and we're still just crushing her here. Crazy. Nevi says, I'm expecting Ascended Marth or Alphonse for the 1,000th playable unit. I've got to assume they'll commemorate it. Oh, they could do that too. Yeah, that is true. We are closing in on 1,000 units in this game, which is pretty crazy to think about. Don Fluffles says, Three Hopes Marianne. I'm not going to hold you. I don't even remember what she wore in Three Hopes. I think she had long hair in Three Hopes, but I can't remember. Yeah, Marianne not really ringing too much of a bell there. Oh, this is a little awkward. Why don't we pop this duo skill here? We're going to get 3 movement on Cordelia. Okay, I was hoping she'd be able to do a little better against Ike there, but... Alright, what do? We can attack Veronica, or... We can attack Corin, I guess, and then we can Kanto back, and then we'll be able to jump in with Cordelia and attack Ike. And we'll have, like, Brave Attack, we'll have Panic Smoke 4 here. Got Melody says, I really want Felix with his Three Hopes outfit. Oh, what did Felix even wear in Three Hopes? I don't remember. I really just don't remember a lot of the outfits in Three Hopes, but... I mean, that's just me. Aside from, like, the ones that were definite upgrades over the time skip outfits. So, like, Lunch Lady Petra, for example. Alright, this guy's got Asker. We got Crom. Another Alear is just everywhere. I'm sure a lot of people wailed on that banner because the green pool was ridiculous on there. And then we got a +10 Xander as well. Okay. Alright, more Alears, right? How are we going to beat Alear this time? Let's see. Yeah, honestly, Alear is kind of tough. I guess we can do it with this. Like, there's no way she's going to be able to take Thor and Lysithea, right? Like, we're giving her stall and exposure, and then we can, like, get Sabotage with Lysithea. We should be good here. Sweater Puppy says, how did y'all even play 3 Hopes without getting burnt out on Fodlan? I was burnt out on Fodlan without even playing 3 Hopes. I did 1 route in 3 houses. I did Black Eagle's route. I did Edelgard's Crimson Flower, and I was done. Like, that was literally all I had the patience for. Isaiah Mills says, as unlikely as it would be for the 1000 unit, I'd love an Asker Trio unit with the duo skills swapping between the 3. Oh, that's dope. Like the legendary pair-up function. Yeah, that would be a really cool feature, actually. Like, have a duo skill, but it's not a duo skill. You switch into a different unit. So have, like, Alphonse with a sword, and then have Shireno with a lance, and you can swap back and forth. That would be really dope. That's a sick concept, actually. I like that. Upset Eaton says, surely the Aleer dies, right? Yeah, there's no way she's living against all of this. And if she does, then this unit is just dumb. Well, she is dumb, right? But, like, to an unfair degree, if she can survive against all of this. All the stuff we're doing to her here. Yeah, like I thought. I mean, Lysithea, this unit was dumb. This is a mistake. This unit here, having both Blade Tome and having Broadleaf Fan built into one. Like, come on, man. They're not even trying anymore. They don't even care about balance. What is balance? Raffle Gnome says, Tacho, would you play Fortnite with Connor Zach? I don't play Fortnite, so I would not be able to do that. I'm not even sure, like, what Fortnite is, other than the fact that I've seen it collab with, like, everything. There's a Fortnite collab with every single IP. Every important IP, anyway. What is it, like a first-person shooter or something? Elite says, what color would you need to summon on for that? Oh, what are you talking about, Elite, there? Which color are you talking about? Hypnotoad says, I always hold out hope that they release a Paper Mario that follows the 1000-Year Door style. Yeah, that's what everyone wanted. If I'm not mistaken, that's what Paper Jam was supposed to be, the one that was on 3DS. And then freaking Miyamoto came in and reared his ugly head, and he was like, nope, can't do that. We can't have a story in a Mario game. So that just, like, put a stop to that right on the spot. Man, we would have loved to have a 1000-Year Door game on 3DS. That's one of the things about 3DS, man. Like, a lot of the games that 3DS got were just disappointing versions of previous games on the DS or, like, GameCube or something. So, like, the Castlevania game that we got on 3DS was nowhere near as good as the ones on DS. And then, obviously, the Paper Mario game wasn't as good as it could have been. All right, let's see here. We got yet another Aleer. We're going to fight Aleer in every single one of these, aren't we? Then we got a Lake Jarn with Remote Mirror, huh? Okay, that's interesting. And then we got What a Story Mark, and then we have Hinoka. What do we do about it? Like, we're starting to run out of ways to beat Aleer, actually. Like, how many of my teams can reliably deal with that unit? Let's see. What do we got here? I mean, Shez maybe? Surely Shez can do it, right? Shez can take Aleer. I don't have physical null follow-up, but I mean, we should be okay. I'm going to hope. Oh, Wacky Warrior's in the house. What's up, man? I am holding out hope for good skills to inherit to my Sully. Oh, yeah, we took a look at Wacky Warriors Sully yesterday in the... whatchamacallit. We took a look at some units in the unit reviews, and we saw his Sully there, which was pretty cool. Sully's refine isn't the worst. Like, any of those Brave Attack refines that have the full might are still kind of okay. So, it's not really like Sully aged the worst. Oh my god, dude, Shez gets torn apart. Was not expecting that whatsoever. Oh boy, so then what do we do about a leader here? We're just like totally screwed. That is not good. Alright, hold on, I have a plan. Okay, let's go ahead and attack first. And then we'll get Dagger 7 off, reduce her defense by a bit. We're also getting our special ready here. Alright, then we'll go for the dance. And there we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we gotta just get that Dagger 7 off first, pretty much. This Aleer is so scary. Pad Q says, I'd say just DS Castlevania was good. Oh, Pad Q, get out of here. That is false. And you know that's false. What about Symphony of the Night? That was on PS1. What about Aria of Sorrow? That was on Game Boy Advance. And also, the one on PS2 was pretty dope, too. I actually really liked the, what was it called again? The one where you played as Hector. And the main bad guy was like some... How do I even describe that guy? I can't remember his name. I think it was Isaac or something. But the dude straight up just dresses like a bondage slave. He's got like leather belts tied all over him. And then he has a whip. I think that game was called Lament of Innocence, or... No. That was the other one. I think it's called Curse of Darkness, actually. But I can't remember. My memory is very bad with these older games, but, like... I do remember the PlayStation 2 had really good Castlevanias. Alright, we'll give it a turn here. We'll wait for these guys to come to us, and then we'll blow them up. Upset Eaton says Curse of Darkness. Yeah, I think that's the one. Pat Q says Dracula X is probably my favorite, with Symphony being literally centimeters behind. Yeah, Symphony of the Night is goated, dude. That game was so insane to drop when it did. Like, think about this. Symphony of the Night came out in 1997. That's absurd. For a game like that, it does not feel like it's aged a day. I could play Symphony of the Night right now, and I would be impressed. The sprite work is God's here. The music is God's here. The bosses are amazing. Like freaking Beelzebub and Galamoth and Count Olrock. Symphony has the best boss lineup, easily. And of course, the weapons. Like, you get all the weapons in the game. Alucard is just badass. Alucard is awesome. Okay, yet again Aleer. This time, Aleer is supported by Corrin here, so she's getting Dragon Vein Stone. Wow, these fights are just getting tougher and tougher, ain't they? So, how do we beat Aleer this time? Let's see. We are literally running out of ways to deal with her. Okay, maybe Seliph can do it this time? I say that with quotation marks because I don't even know. Aleer probably just one-shots him and then kills him on the second hit because she's got a brave weapon. So, like, the first hit would get us to 1 HP and then the next hit kills us. So, I don't even know if I want to use Seliph against her. Man, what else do we have here? We've got, like, Emblem, but I doubt Emblem can do anything to her. If we could get lethality charged up, I think Nino would actually be okay. But that requires us to have lethality charged up. Oh, yeah, this is rough. This is a rough one. And then he's got Rally Spectrum, too. I mean, maybe we use our Aleer against their Aleer. Maybe that works. Yeah, this is ugly. I'm going to try Seliph, but, like, I don't have any confidence that Seliph can do it. Yeah, there's no way Seliph can do anything against this, but we'll try him. Isaiah Robinson says, Lel, I support Legendary Alir with Choose Your Legends Corrin too. Yeah, it's not a bad combo, I guess, because it's pretty rare that armors can bypass DR, so that could be a cool little mix-up. We also have to be careful because this guy can just jump in from a mile away. I guess we'll go ahead and do this for now. Let's just get our guys a little bit ready here. I really hope Seliph can do this, because I have no idea. I don't think that he can, but yeah, I didn't think so. Look at that. He gets hit 4 times. Jesus. Yeah, that's what happens, man. That's what happens. Alright, and there's no way Lilina can do it either, because this unit's got protection against AoEs with the Divine Vein stones there. We may have to pop a bunch of items for this, because I really don't see a way we're beating this with this team. But it's not really like I had much choice either. We're actually running out of teams here. Alright, now she's going to be on the defense tile. Great. Oh, she actually went over there. Okay. Let's see. Can we do anything about Corrin? That would probably be the best way to go about this. Maybe Chrom if we repo first and then we get some bonuses here. Okay, no, not even that. Wow, this sucks. Yeah, this is just not good. So what do? Do we just, like, lose on purpose here and then pop one of our mulligans? Because we have a lot of mulligans. PadQ says, people forgetting Maria Belmont in the PS2 game. Literal mom of all the Belmonts. I don't remember in which Castlevania, though. Maria was a Belmont? Are you sure about that? You're not thinking of Maria Renard? Because Maria is Richter's best friend, right? Like, that's the girl that he goes on his adventure with. Alright, Upset Ethan says, Order of Ecclesia is very good. Yeah, that game is so good. Yeah, I think we just scoop. Like, I have nothing against this team. We literally cannot do anything here. What does a Fear Charm do? Nullifies their counterattacks, but that's not really going to help us. If there was only a way that we could, like, go around... Let's try going around here. Let's see if we can maybe deal with these guys one by one somehow. All they keep doing is just warping and doing nonsense. Alright, great. How are they warping like that? Okay, she's got Oath, but then, like, how did Corrin warp? Wasn't Corrin over there? How'd she end up over there? I guess she used Pivot. Alright, let's see if anything changes if we do this. Okay, nope, not a thing changes. We have also the Fear Charm, or the Pressure Charm, which limits them to 1 movement per turn. That's not really going to help us out here. Okay, this is a little better. This is a little bit better. So now Corrin's over there. Robin's on a defense tile, though. That sucks. I would have hoped that he wasn't so that we could, like, try to get him with Chrom here. How does Chrom even fare? Let's see. What does he do against this Robin? Okay, he can live at least. Maybe if we let him get off the defense tile, we'd be okay. Let's try something like this. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, well, alright. Whatever. Let's just scoop here. We'll just lose this one. It's going to take a long time to figure out what to do here, so we'll just call it quits. Colgate-chan taking no prisoners, yeah. If I had realized we were going to be fighting her in every single match, I would have tried some different teams out. Alright, this one, wow, we actually got a break here. We don't have to fight Colgate-chan. So we're okay. We can run the same team we just ran. And Seliph will be way more effective against these guys here. Alright, let's just go ahead and get our units into a better position. Oh, let me make sure there's no, like, guidance 4 here. Okay. Upset Eaton says, Sai, if only Seliph had DR piercing on every hit. Yeah, well, he could if I had him supported with Legendary Aleer. He can destroy damage reduction units, but I mean, that was not the build we were running there. Leo Altavez says, hey, Toch, you done with the limited battles? Yeah, actually, I did do the one from today. The one that was engage only, which is a dirty move. We've had, what, like 2 engage banners, and these fools decided to do a limited battle for engage? What are they smoking, I wonder? James Ortiz says, I built Brave Alm, and he still could not kill Colgate-chan. Yeah, it's like Revenge of the Toothbrush. And I love how she's like all smiling, all happy, and all willy-nilly. Like Colgate-chan acting all cute and cuddly. And then next thing you know, she just blows you up. With that freaking engaged smile. The one with the chubby cheeks and the big eyes. Alright, we should be okay here. Yep. Alright, much easier fight there. Upset Eden says, the only good one in my opinion was Belmont's Revenge. I don't even know which game that is. That's probably like one of the NES ones. Alright, 760, that's the lowest fight we've gotten today, but we'll take it because there's no Colgate here, so we should be okay. Alright, we got how many more fights? 2 fights to go. Let's see. We'll go for this one, I guess. I would feel a little bit more comfortable with the other Aleer team if we're fighting another Aleer. Like maybe my Aleer can somehow beat theirs. So we'll try this. We'll see if this can work here. Emblem also just wrecks Sorin, so we're good. Yeah, I love this combo so much. Running Emblem plus Nina is really good. I just love doing this. Sweater Puppy says the Choose Your Legends 6 refines are going to go crazy. Oh, yeah. You already know that's going to happen. Because they're already kind of good still. It's like, what do they even do to make them better? Upset Eaton says the best Game Boy Castlevania. Oh, is that the one where you play as Kid Dracula? I think I vaguely remember that, actually. The Game Boy Color Castlevania game, I do think I barely remember that. I'm going to leave Emblem right there. Just so she can get Severance on these two. Alright, yeah, that makes this so much easier. Oh, wow, wow, that's very interesting. Okay. Sigurd cannot blow up Soren even with color advantage. That's wild. That is actually wild. Wow. He's at plus 10. Alright, but we can do this, actually. We can pop this duo skill and we'll get some debuffs on him. Yeah, take that, you bastard. Gotta love that. Nah, that's insane that he was actually able to survive that. What are they feeding these units these days? Like, that dude is definitely eating his milk. Isaiah Robinson says, hold up. Has Breadlord gotten a refine? I don't think anyone is ready for that, if not. Who is Breadlord? I feel like I should know who that is. Why don't I know who that is? Soupcan Sam says, wish they'd just stop with the Choose Your Legends refines for a bit and give the other units a chance to catch up. Rushing them out severely limits their long-term viability. Yeah, I kind of agree, because, like, you look at Marth and you look at Erica, and they're not going to last very long. They may be usable for a little bit right now, but not far off into the future. Gatekeeper and Marianne are probably going to be future-proof for a bit. But they could totally just wait a little on those refines, I feel like. They don't need to immediately just go right to the Choose Your Legends refines every August or every September. So, like, I do agree with you there. All right, once again, we dodged a bullet, no call gate, so our final team should be a pretty easy one. Jeshua says, I put Flare Sparrow on Brave Claude for the lols and enjoying it. Yeah, Brave Claude is pretty good with it. If you've got, like, Hinoka support, and then he can move 3 spaces, he gets the acceleration and all that. Like, all the typical nonsense, basically, works out pretty good there. Alright, there's no way this guy is going to warp in and attack a leader, right? Actually, we can... Oh, wait, no, he's got Vital Astra. Wow. Yeah, check it out. This guy's running Vital Astra, but he kept Gambit 4. So, this is what happens when you try to be like a Galaxy Brain and run the God Sword build on the unit that's not a God Sword. Yeah, nice try there, man. But this guy is not a God Sword. Do not do that. PadQ says, the worst part is this time I couldn't get the refine out to the janitor, so he couldn't code it in my bad, guys. Next time I'll be quicker. I guess PadQ is the janitor that works at Nintendo, right? Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of this Robin right here. Yeah, see, if this guy had Bonfire, he would have actually killed my Shez. But no, this guy has to be a smarty pants and run Vital Astra. Actually, no, he's not a smarty pants, because that's like the worst possible skill you could give him. We'll just go for a repo there. I feel like a Leer could beat this Korin if I repoed her up, but I'm not gonna bother. This is the last fight. Let's not blow it here. Hypnotoad says, Brave Robin is so strange to me. His weapon prefers him to use a special that prevents him from getting the full benefit of Gambit. Yeah, it's a little bit weird because there's no, like, 5-hit special bonfire or something like that. But it kind of makes sense at the same time. Like, I feel like they built him good enough where he just nullifies DR and then he gets adaptive damage and he doesn't need to have -1 special trigger or even a Brave attack. And then he can jump in from anywhere with the Rally Spectrum warping. So, like, that dude is just very good. I think Guy is mad sweaty. Yeah, for real. We're fighting a sweaty tryhard here, except he failed because his sweaty attempt didn't even work out. Alright, there we go. So that wraps us up for Arena Assault. Pretty solid score, honestly. I don't think I have to redo this one. And that puts us just outside of top 100, so pretty good. Alright, we got 10 minutes to go until the trailer, so let's just go ahead and pick up some of these rewards here. And let's see if there's anything else we can do here. Alright, what else is going on in this game? Let's see. Alright, we got some... We got these, the tactic drills. I don't even do these. Look at this. Look at how many I haven't done. These are just like... Who wastes their time doing this? Besides PM1, right? Like, he does them so that we don't have to. Ain't nobody got time for that. Alright, what else is going on? Let's see here. Oh, actually, we could take a look at some unit reviews that I didn't get to from last time. Yeah, look how many people sent units for me to review, and I couldn't do all of them because there's just so many. Look at this. So this is one page. Here's another page. I think there was like 5 pages of units. It's just ridiculous. Like, how am I supposed to review all of these by myself? It's just not happening, man. I'm only one guy. Have mercy. Okay, so we had like 4 pages there. Yeah, I guess we can take a look at some of these. We'll just look at like random ones until the trailer starts. We'll start from page 1 though, so we can like give some credit to the people that showed up late yesterday. Pad Q says 10 more minutes, boys. Yeah. Upset Eaton says, I did it with Seliph with Duel 4. Yes, kill Robin for your faves. Okay, so we killed someone with Duel 4 to give Seliph Duel 4 there. PM1. Darkenin Dragon Lord says, I hope you'll see my har, Tasha. Okay, hold on. We'll actually look for that har then. Since we got somebody in the chat. Oh, here it is. Okay, we found Darkenin's har. Let's take a look. Alright, so he's at +10. We're in the mess hall. Seems like a perfect place for har to be. I can imagine this guy like just eating and then falling asleep. Alright, so his weapon's really good, obviously. He's got built-in IO shield, but the trade-off is that he's weak against blades or blue tomes. And then he's got a brave attack, and he does speed -5. Also, he's getting attack and defense of 5, and then he does 15% true DR based on his defense, and he inflicts guard. So all very good things, very good combo for his weapon, and Gambit 4 is obviously the thing you want to give him. When you've got a brave attack and you have no -1 special trigger, the 50% DR and the 15 points of true damage is really good. So this looks like a pretty good build to me. We have attack and defense catch 4 as well, and then we have attack smoke 4. This will give him Omni Breaker essentially, because with the brave attack he hits twice and then he can nullify enemy follow-ups. Yeah, what would we do here? How would we improve this? Let's see. I guess you could run Guidance 4 on him. So, like, give him Guidance 4 and then have an armored unit with Far Save jump in to save him. Most likely Brave Korin, so you can also get the Divine Vein Stones, and then that'll help you in the melee matchups. So, like, have this guy in the front. have him let Corrin jump in with Guidance 4, and then she can protect him from blue tomes and, like, range units that his low res would be a weakness against. And then you can have him in the front, and he's, like, tanking all the physical attacks pretty well. So, yeah, that could totally work out, I see. I don't really see, like, anything else you want to give him. Actually, this looks pretty good, outside of, like, just maybe giving him Guidance 4 for that. But yeah, a very awesome unit, very nice refine, and it meshes pretty well with some of the new skills that we've gotten. So it's always nice to see that. Sweater Puppy says, I sent my Cellophane late last night if you want to take a look. Still working on that Prime 4 if you ask. Okay, let's take a look at the Cellophane from Sweater Puppies. If we can find them. Where are you, Celiph? So far, no Celiphs here. Maybe it's on this page over here. Wow, there's a lot of units. You guys went nuts last night. Oh, is this it? Cassie, is this your Celiph? Okay, yeah, it looks like this is Celiph from Sweater Puppies. So we have the Resplendent art. Pretty nice. And the accessory was a... What is the accessory? We got the ninja headband there. Pretty cool. Chanson headband. Okay. So this is a Naruto Celiph. Alright, we have Divine Tearfing. This is the one that gives him access to all attack and defense up 10, basically. And then also gives him a guaranteed follow-up. And then we got 50% DR against magic attacks first hit. Not the second hit onwards, unfortunately, but we'll take what we can get. Alright, then we got Distant Dart, we got Close Call, we have Speed Smoke 4, we got Darting Breath, and then we have Vital Astra. Okay, so speed-based Celiph here, where his weapon is giving him attack and defense. We saw this a lot yesterday, actually, where people are speed stacking units that aren't particularly the fastest. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like it's probably a better idea to just go all attack and defense on him. Because it's gonna be really tough for him to win speed checks to get the majority of his DR from this. And Speed Smoke as well, you gotta be faster than the enemies, and I'm not really sure how possible that's gonna be when his weapon doesn't even give him speed. So, like, what you would want to do, I would imagine, or if you want to run this build, you can give him Arcane Devourer and maybe try to get speed that way. Like, give him Arcane Devourer and give him plus speed. But if you're going to run this particular build, let's see here. Yeah, you probably don't want to go speed on this guy. Just go, like, all attack and defense, I would say. So, Gambit 4 would probably be the B skill of choice here, because you're getting the full 50% DR without any checks, and then you get 15 true damage. Gambit 4 would be very good. And then for the A skill, what do we give him? Do we want distant counter on this guy, or do we want to just play him as a melee tank? I would probably just give him like an attack and defense boosting A skill. So what are the options for that? Like Unity 4, probably attack defense Unity, so he can get like a ton of stats if you got Legendary Robin. And then for the C skill, we probably want to go for, like, maybe Times Pulse. Times Pulse with Vital Astra would be good if we had another way to get -1. Like, if we had Arcane Devourer and then we ran, like, Times Pulse there, he could always have this up. But probably not happening, so... Yeah, maybe a different special is in order here. Like, maybe Bonfire or... I don't know, maybe even Pavis is not too bad. If you have a way to ramp into it, like, we have a Breath Seal here, so... Or instead of Pavis, like, Sacred Cowl, maybe? I don't know. It's pretty tough to build this guy without, like, going full attack and defense, so... The speed builds are kind of throwing me off with this one. Yeah, Gambit, I think Gambit's probably the best way. Yeah, give him, like, Gambit, give him Miracle. Miracle is another good way, because... His other weapon has Miracle built in, and I think that's the coolest thing about him. But if you want to run this weapon, then You're free to give him Miracle as the special and then run Gambit 4 there and then give him like attack defense unity. Have like Legendary Robin on the team, give him some support. And then give him protection as well from like far save units so he doesn't have to worry about getting beat up by units that have res attacks. So I would say probably go for something like that there. Sweater Puppies. Does Miracle Gambit stack? Yes, it does, Leo Altivez. Because Miracle is procced by the enemy's attack, so Gambit does actually work. It gives you the 15 true damage and the 50% DR. Okay, so we took a look at 2 units there. We have the trailer in 1 minute, so we're going to go ahead and close out of here, and then we're just going to wait for the trailer, I guess. All right, let me start refreshing and see if we got the trailer up. Oh, I should also change the overlay too, right? So we don't get the wrong overlay in here. Honestly, we don't even need the overlay. We could just go like this. We'll just go raw. Like, just keep the chat and then just put the video on the screen. All right, go time. We have 11 o'clock, and we have the trailer. Okay, the trailer is up on X, a.k.a. Twitter. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up right here. All right, guys, y'all ready for this? We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's poppin', sexies? It's your boy here, and we are back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes. We got a trailer tonight, so let's go ahead and play this bad boy and see what's up. Now, as far as who I'm expecting to be on this banner... Oh, we're getting an Ascended Hero. Interesting. I'm going to turn the volume off because I have music playing. Oh! Okay. So, it's a Thracia and wait. Set from both games. Interesting. Okay, yeah. Well, he is in both games, but, that's very interesting. Is he going to have whole Setzi finally? I'm going to tell you right now, I was not expecting him to be the Ascended Hero. Okay, so Sed is going to be, or Setzi as I know him, he's going to be a Green Tome Infantry type. Ascended Hero, so we can get a Florette from this. Okay, he looks like he's doing some AoE shenanigans here. Yes, okay, they gave it to him. Homeboy has whole Setzi. Okay, so aired for Setzi. Obviously aired is because he's got the holy blood of Levin. All right, we got Blazing Wind here. We got Attack and Speed Ideal 4. We have Special Spiral 4 and Infantry Pulse 4, huh? Okay, let's see what this does. At the start of turn, if unit's special cooldown count is at its maximum value, grants special cooldown count -1 to units. And at the start of turn, if any infantry ally's special cooldown count is at its maximum value and that ally's max HP is less than unit's max HP, grant special cooldown count -1 to that ally. And it stacks with similar skills. Interesting. Okay, so Infantry Pulse 4 basically gives you the special cooldown count now, and then it also still does it for allies. How big of an upgrade is this really? I still feel like Times Pulse 4 is probably a little better. Because that's, like, more self-sufficient. But I guess, like, obviously this is going to be good on... A unit like Jarek is going to really love this. So, okay, we'll take that. Really awesome attack animation there. So I guess we're looking at all Jugdral stuff then. So let's see what's up. Mercenary wife. No, it's waif. I think so, right? Okay, so Febale. I'm not recalling what his Japanese name was in the OG translation that I played. So, okay. So he's going to be a Blue Bow infantry type. Okay. Aired Ufel. So we got 14 might, 2 range, effective against flying. He's got -1 special trigger. Oh, I guess all these people are going to be like the children from part 2, and they're all going to have the holy blood. Because, like, we got 2 holy weapons here. Effective against flying. If unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack speed, defense, and res up 5 to unit. Grants attack and speed up X to unit, where X is 25% of foes' attack at the start of combat, -8, with a minimum of 0 and a maximum of 10. So, essentially, let's just say he's doing attack and speed plus 10 there. Then he neutralizes effects that inflict guard on himself and also reduces damage from foes' first attack by 30% in combat. And then he gets 7 recovery after combat as well. Alright, it's basically just a stat ball weapon here. Not the craziest, but also the nullification of guard is nice. And then we got speed and res hexblade, okay. As if anyone's going to run this over attack and speed hexblade, but sure. So same effect, except you're getting speed and res up 7 instead. And then we got physical null follow-up. Very nice fodder there. So at the very least, he's good for this fodder. If you don't want to go for the hexblade fodder. Alright, so our final unit. I'm not even going to try to say, like, whose name this is. Oh, Fee. Okay, it's Fee. Alright. Yeah, why didn't I recognize her, actually? I should have been able to recognize this one. So she's a sword flying type. She's probably the demote, right? She's going to be the demote on this banner. Yeah, she's a demote. Oh, God. Look at this old school skill stuff here. We've had aerobatics and drive speed 2 forever. They can't give us, like, attack and speed 03 or, like, something good that we can use to get new skills. They got to give us all this. Or, like, even guidance 3, because there's not really an easy way to get guidance 3 to pick up guidance 4. But whatever. Okay, protection edge plus, 14 might, 1 range. If unit is in 3 spaces of an ally, grants attack and defense up 5 to unit. And inflicts guard on the foe per attack during combat. So it's dog water. Very bad inheritable weapon. Repo, aerobatics, drive speed. Yeah, right. Good luck with that. Hopefully her stat line is good, though. Because the only good, like, sword unit that we've gotten for flyers is Tanith. At least the ones that are demotes, so hopefully Fee is pretty good. And there she is. Okay, so we got Plumeria on the banner. Rearmed Plumeria. We all knew this was coming. So she's going to be a blue tome flying type unit. Alright, let's see. Did they give her any good skills for fodder? Let's see here. Alright, obviously we know what this does. I'm going to read it again, though. So this is the Arcane Blue Tome. We got 14 might and 2 range, -1 special trigger. At the start of combat, if your HP is over 25%, you get all stats of 5. You make a guaranteed follow-up attack. You deal 15 true damage based on attack. And then also you get 30% DR on the enemy's first attack. So I feel like this is better than the Arcane Red Tome. You're getting more offense here. You're getting some protection. And then you also still get the guaranteed follow-up. So with the exception of the start of turn times pulse that the Red Tome gets, I think this is just better in the long haul. So a very nice arcane weapon. I also did a video already about which units to give this to. So definitely check that out. Alright, we have Cloying Dreams as well. A new special for her, or a new dancing skill, I would imagine. Yeah, grants another action to target ally. Makes sense. Grants all stats of 5, charge, and foe penalty doubler to target ally for 1 turn. And inflicts all stats -5 on the nearest foes in 5 spaces of target ally through the next actions. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. Getting charge out of your dance, that's really good. And that can help cavalry-type units, too, because they can run through trench tiles with that. So, yeah, that's pretty good. And then foe penalty doubler as well. She's giving 2 start-of-turn bonuses, and then if you give her Firestorm Dance 3, she could also give Desperation. So this is another way you can enable your other units to have, like, Prime 4 pretty easy. So that's very good. All right, we got Stillwater 4, we got Wings of Mercy 4, and then we got Defense and Res Ploy 3. Okay, so we're bringing back the Ploy skills, apparently. At the start of player phase or enemy phase, if any foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit have Res less than unit's Res plus 5. All right, that sucks. It has to be Res plus 5. It couldn't be Res -5 on the enemy. Just make it easier to get this off. Inflicts Defense and Res -7, Ploy, and Exposure on those foes through the next actions. And then Ploy seems to be a brand new effect here. So, Ploy neutralizes bonus doubler, treachery, and grand strategy. What? Effects active on unit during combat through unit's next actions. Okay, so they just, like, turned off all the bullshit with this. Wow, so RIP Robin. Basically, I love this. They put Legendary Robin on the last Legendary banner, only to give him the middle finger, like, 2 days later. Yeah, that's typical incest right there. Oh, man. Legendary Robin in shambles. Wow. And also because he's doing red debuffs to his allies and himself. It's going to be hard for him to win this res check to save himself. Yeah, this is nasty. This is a really good skill here. Def Res Ploy, they actually held it down pretty good. This is a really nasty skill. Okay, so it's good to see that she's got one good fodder skill there then. I'm sure the prerequisites is going to be like Res Ploy or Defense Ploy as well, so that shouldn't be too bad. I'll have to take a look at what units get that. Alright, who's going to be our Grand Hero battle, though? Let's see here. I'm drawing a blank. I should absolutely know who this is. Why can't I remember? Is it one of the child units or is it one of the bosses? My god. This is what happens when you play games like once and then... I played Genealogy more than once, but I haven't played like past the time skip in a while. Like I usually get to the time skip and then like lose interest. Okay, so this is going to be when the banner drops. It's dropping on the 15th. We're getting the trailer or the data mine tomorrow, most likely. Fee is of course going to be the whatchamacallit, the demote hero. And then we could spark on the banner as well. Okay, so do you want to spark here? Let's see. Yeah, obviously you want this rearmed hero. That C skill is nuts. This guy's got physical null follow-up, which is nice fodder. And then Sed looks interesting. I don't think he's a bad unit necessarily, but I feel like Times Pulse 4 is just better than Infantry Pulse 4. It's more self-sustaining as opposed to like giving support. But of course there are support units that would want that, like Jarek, like I said. Oh, we can spark twice as well. Okay, 2 sparks on this banner. That's interesting. All right, not bad. So that's going to wrap us up for this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, jog my memory. Who is this guy in the comment section? I'm sure someone recognized him right away if he's your favorite or something. I'm waiting on Manfroy, though. I'm surprised they haven't done Manfroy yet. Like, he seems like a no-brainer. We literally got Veld and we didn't get Manfroy. Like, what's the deal with that? All right, so we're going to call it there, guys. We should end on Set, I guess, because, yeah, that's pretty ball. This dude is, like, my favorite unit for the time skip. So, that's going to wrap us up for today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys again tomorrow for the data mines. All right, chat is going nuts. Let's see here. Someone said Travin. It's not Travin. Travin has black hair. This guy's got brown hair. I'm going to lose my mind if I don't remember this guy's name. Let's see. Someone in the chat had to have brought it up. And then we can end the video there. GHP is Arion. Okay, he will have Gungur as the perf. Okay. So I guess that clears that up. Earthly Gaybolg refine. No way we got Gungur 3 weeks before Earthly Gaybolg. Yeah. So I guess that means all 10 is going to refine too. But alright, we'll call it there, guys. I think the stream has been pretty fun here. We've got... Wow, we have 300 people in here. What the hell? What are you guys doing in here? Why are you watching me? Go watch somebody else. Don't watch me. Alright, so that's it for today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and close up. I got to make the thumbnail and all that stuff. So, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with me for the... whatchamacallit, for the trailer and also the live stream. So, this is your boy Tacho signing out. Definitely stay tuned for tomorrow. We're going to get some juicy data mines, I can see. So, that should be nice. And I will see you guys then. So, take care, good night, and bye-bye.